Hey everybody. So this is Chris, and this is um, in the middle between episodes here of when I was recording. And at the end of the last episode, I briefly in the explanation, I had made mention that I had recorded like 3 hours of this revisit that I ended up scrapping, and just I've been redoing it after rewatching my previous playthrough. And I briefly touched on why I I haven't made videos in so long. Why I haven't really been posting anything on my YouTube for ages after making my previous playthrough. If you don't care, skip this video. I'm not gonna. This is gonna be its own little separate segment. I'm not gonna put it in the playlist of episodes because if you don't care, you just want to watch. You just want to watch the playthrough of the game. I'm not gonna throw this in there. It's not relevant to the game. But I figured, well, since I briefly touched on it in the last episode, I figured I should give a better explanation because I had kind of attributed it to technical issues and perfectionism, and that's part of it. I did run into technical issues because I did try to record more games after the Dungeon Master 2 Let's Play, and I had problems of DOSBox crashing at the time. And I had issues of recording issues, trying to get decent quality recording that I was happy with. So that's a small part of it, but the bigger issue that I kind of ran into, like that's small things that got fixed, that would be fixed over time. Now what kind of ground the creation of any more videos to a halt for me. What happened was how to put this. All right, I'm recording gameplay for a video game, and I am putting my commentary over said gameplay. Why am I putting commentary over the gameplay? Well, is it funny? Is it entertaining? If you ask me, Chris, are you a funny person? My answer would be no. I do not consider myself funny. I do not consider myself terribly witty or charismatic. I consider myself intelligent and well spoken. I'm good at solving puzzles. I'm generally good at playing video games. I play a lot of video games. I genuinely love playing video games, and I'm pretty good at playing video games, which is apparently a rare skill according to Twitch chat, because according to them, nobody's good at video games. But so when I approached making videos and putting commentary over it, my thought process was, well, if I can't be funny, we'll play to my strengths and I will be informative. I will explain aspects of the game, and I will explain secrets and all of these things and showcase the game in that light, because, well, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at playing games. I'm good, and so I'll approach it from an informative angle. And you can see that with my playthrough of Dungeon Master 2. I did a lot of explaining of my strategies. I would do a lot of like, here's this secret, here's this secret, here's this secret. The funny thing is, I have the strategy guide for Dungeon Master 2. I still have it to this day. And I still got things wrong. As this, as you're seeing in this revisit, as I correct some of the stuff that I got wrong from you commenters, I still got details wrong. The thing with the wolves and the coins across the pit, that's not in the strategy guide. That's something that, like, even the strategy guide didn't know about that, apparently. There's things that even as much as I played the game, even as much as I read over the strategy guide, and all this stuff, there's still things I didn't know about the game. And one of the problems I ran into as I started approaching recording other games is I realized, I don't know that much about that many other games. Like, I'm good at games, but I don't have this encyclopedic that's mangled that pronunciation. I don't have this vast mind of knowledge for this wide library of games. Dungeon Master 2 is one of the games that I am very familiar with. There are several other games that I am very, very familiar with, and I am very good at. But there isn't that many of them. And, well, for example, I got lots of comments after my Dungeon Master 2 play, where they said, you should play through Dungeon Master 1. Here's the thing. I don't know anything about Dungeon Master 1. I've never beaten the game. I've barely played the game. I've tried to play it. And I've once or twice gotten decently far into it. Several floors deep in the dungeon. But I'm not that good at it. And I don't know any of the secrets. So if I wanted to approach that game in the same manner that I approach it in, like, Dungeon Master 2, with, all informative, either I'm going to have to go and play through the whole game, and then on top of that have to research the game, and then I'd have to play through the game again and record it, showing all of those secrets that I found and researched and played through, and it kind of, between the need to do all of this research and playing through the game and then replaying through the game and recording the replay through of the game, and then of all these other production, like trying to improve the sound quality of my recordings and all of this stuff, all of this very swiftly turned into, this is no longer fun hobby game time, and this is turning into work. This is turning into a job, and it's a job I'm not getting paid for, and it's no longer fun. And when it stopped being fun, that's where I was just like, all right, well, you know what? I got video games I can go play. Those are fun. I'll go do that. And so I never recorded anything else. Final Fantasy 6. I've never actually played through that entire game. I started playing that game, and then I stopped because I was like, well, maybe this would be interesting as a Let's Play of someone who's never actually played through, maybe I should do a blind Let's Play of Final Fantasy 6. Well, here's the thing. One, is it going to be entertaining? I mean, as far as it goes of me being entertaining, that's up to you, the viewer. You guys are the ones that get to determine, am I entertaining or am I not entertaining? I can say I don't think I'm funny, I don't think I'm witty, and maybe I'm being harsh on my own personality. Maybe. Or maybe I am giving myself accurate self-appraisal. Who knows? Um but ultimately it's the viewers who get to decide whether I am entertaining or whether I am not entertaining. But I like, for example, I had started playing through Final Fantasy VI for the first time. And then I stopped playing halfway through because I was like, well, maybe I should record myself doing a blind let's play of this, and so I could have a recording of me actually reacting to it, um, you know, for the first time. But then I was like, well, or maybe I should play through the game and learn all the secrets and suck all the fun out of the game by researching everything about it and then play through it again. And already that sounded miserable. And to this day, I stopped playing it halfway through and I never resumed it. And I really should. I should get back to playing that. I should finish that game because it's one, as I understand it, it's one of the best Final Fantasy games, and I love the Final Fantasy series. But so long story short, it was an aspect of perfectionism on top of this mentality of I want to make the Let's Play informative and accurate information, well researched, and have all of this, presenting all of this information for the viewer, because I don't think I'm funny, I don't think I'm entertaining, so I might as well be an intelligent and informative commentary. But then, yeah, it sucked all the fun out of recording Let's Plays for me. So I stopped, and I never sat back down to do it again, because then all of that pressure of it's got to be, all of this, that's where, it ruined it. So that just begs the question of, well, I'm recording Let's Play again. And what's the plan after this? Well, I'm planning on recording more. The current plan is I'm going to record this revisit to Dungeon Master 2, because I figured if I do any new Let's Plays, the first Let's Play I want to record is a revisit of Dungeon Master 2 and addressing the things I got wrong. And I do plan to do more recordings after this. Which you might question, well, what happened to all of the pressure and the informative commentary? Well, a combination of two things. What has motivated me to make more is, well, I just like playing video games, for one. But the fact that it blows my mind, there's still people who comment on my Let's Play over a decade later. I still get comments every once in a while from you guys saying, oh, I've watched your Dungeon Master 2 Let's Play for the third time or whatever. And I'm just like, really? I mean, I guess there are people who find it entertaining. Who am I to tell them that they're wrong? That blows me away that there are, for someone who, with minimal views, minimal subscribers, that there's still people who enjoy watching it 10 years later and are willing to comment on it. That honestly, it's kind of flattering a little bit. As for the entire aspect of technical well, not the technical difficulties, but the aspect of researching and making it informative and improving all of this production, making sure it's got all this production value and all of that. I don't care. I decide that is what I've decided is I don't care. I'm gonna do this for fun. I'm gonna record videos. I'm gonna play through the video Dungeon Master 2 because it's fun. Excuse me. I'm gonna play through Dungeon Master 2 because it's fun. I'm gonna record me playing it because why the heck not? And I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel. And if nobody cares, what do I care? Whatever. Nothing's changed in that regard. It's like if nobody watches it, fine. You know, it's no different than if I didn't post anything. Nobody's watching the nothing that I've posted in the past 10 years. So whatever. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna stress about making it fancy, having production values, having all of this well-researched nonsense. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna explain my thought processes and strategies as I play through the game. That's the most informative. I'm going to worry about making it. And if people want to watch it, great. If you don't, no, thanks for giving it a try, I guess. But that's it. That's the full story. That's the full explanation of why I haven't made the videos and why I'm going to start making videos again. I'm going to finish recording this Dungeon Master 2 Let's Play. I'm going to get it uploaded. This is, as I said, this is not going to be in the playlist because I suspect, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys actually are interested in what I have to say about my own personal life. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm here for the game. I assume you guys are here for the game. And that's what I'm going to present. I might throw this a link to this video in the previous one just because I briefly touched on it. But this is the explanation. This is what happened and what's going to happen moving forward. I'm just going to stop caring and stop stressing about it, and I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to record it and I'm going to enjoy it. And if people want to watch it, well, there it is. You're welcome to it. So, thanks for listening. If you listen to that ramble for almost 20 minutes. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode here. The next actual episode.